and FR. That one is not a contango. So there are different delivery dates are in fact entirely different commodity. What I'm saying is this: I said that the future price is what is above the expected future price. That is for contango, and in that case, the price, the future price, will have to be falling. No, it is higher than expected future price. It has to be coming down in order to come and meet expected future price at expiration for them to be converged, or for them to converge together. So that is on that. And as I said different delivery dates are in fact entirely different commodity. That is when we are talking of a perishable commodity, because for non-perishable commodity is when the cost of carrying is actually working, but you also enjoy the conveniences for non-perishable. But it's the reverse is the case when we are talking of a perishable commodity. And in the case of a perishable, let's talk about the egg. So since fresh egg today will not still be the fresh in 6 months, so the 90-day treasury bill will have mature. There is no way we can do anything on the something that is perishable, because by the time it will be there, something that is fresh today will not be fresh again. That's on contango. When we are talking about normal backwardation, this is when the price is supposed to move up. The future price will move up to go and meet the expected future spot price. So is when the future price is below the expected future spot price, and this is derivable for the speculator. No, the speculator, those that take bets on the market, who are net long in the position. That is, net long means that they will take delivery of certain things later. So they want the future price to increase. So the normal backwardation is when the future prices are increasing. When it's increasing, and this is the case of a convenience rate that is greater than the risk-free rate. So it is argued that backwardation is abnormal and suggests supply insufficiency in the corresponding spot market. Meanwhile, many commodity markets are frequently in backwardation, especially when the season aspect is taken into consideration. For example, for perishable and soft commodity, this is usually in abnormal situation. That is what we call backwardation. And when we consider the future contract that we purchase today, due in exactly 1 year, and let's also assuming the expected future price is what is 60 naira. If something you buy today, and that is when you consider you want to purchase something today, and expected future spot price is what is 60 naira. So if today the cost of 1 year future contract is what is 90 naira, that is future price in 1 year is 90 naira, whereas the expected is 60 naira. So the future price is above the expected spot price. No, in this case, what do we have? We have a contango. So this is a contango scenario, and unless the expected future price change, the contract price must drop. This price must drop to meet the expected future price for the market to match. And if we go forward in time 1 month, we know that we will be referring to 11-month contract in 6 months, and it will be what? It will be 6-month contract. That is what this one is. It says that in this contango situation, and if you also try to go forward in time, like 1 month, we'll be talking of what? We'll be talking of 11 months, and we're going to 11-month contract in 6 months. You know, when you move forward in 6 months, we're talking of 11 contract. That is time you take the future price and the expected spot price to match. So that is on contango and backwardation. The summary here is that in backwardation, the future price is higher than expected future price. That is when the market is in contango. Contango summarily means that future price is greater than expected future spot price, whereas backwardation is equal to what? When the future price is less than expected future price. And contango is seen to be normal market, while the future price have to come down, that the contract price has to come down and meet this, whereas backwardation is seen as a abnormal market. So in abnormal market, that is when there is a scarcity, and mostly when you are talking about perishable goods. So that is on valuation, future valuation analysis. Let's also consider some of the questions that are likely to be part of or that can come in this area. And dear student, before we leave this area, let's also use this diagram to make a clearer explanation. These are what? These are future prices. You know, the future price of contract within 1 year, that is going forward in time. Now we have $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80, $90. So if the future price is 90, sorry, this is a expected spot price, which is 60 naira. So if the future price is what? It's 90 naira. This is what we have in contango. So the price has to drop till it meets what? Till it meets 60 naira. And if the future price is 30 naira or 40 or 50, it has to move up to go and meet the expected future price, which is 60 naira. So this is what? This is a contango. Contango is when the price is dropping down. See, this is contango situation, and this is what? This is a normal backwardation situation. So both in contango and backwardation, both must converge at a situation at the spot expected spot price. So before we leave the this area entirely, let's look at some of the questions. Our OBJ question we used to treat, because this level 1, you do mainly OBJ questions. So the first question says, basis refer to what? A contract size? No. Date a forward or future contract matures? No. The date a forward or future contract originates? No. The difference between the future price and the spot price of a future contract. This is answer. So our answer is D. Question 2. For a given future contract, the future price has been less than the expected spot price and gradually converging to the spot price. The time means what? Even without telling the answer, I'm supposed to know, because this is what just finished now. What we are saying is that when the future price is what? Is less than the expected future price and the spot price and gradually converging at spot price. What does this mean? This is a normal backwardation. Our answer is B. That's a normal backwardation definition. Please note this very well. And the third question says, all of the following are elements of what? Of the cost of carry except what? We have a storage cost, we have transportation, we have financial cost. This is not. So our answer is B. Nothing like assessing cost as part of the cost of carrying. No, cost of carry is what it takes to carry an asset to expiration or to delivery date. Question 4. A future contract of 5,000 bucks of which has a future price of what? Of 62 per bucks. The cost of carry is 1.2%, and if at maturity the spot price is what? Is 60 per bucks. Upon maturity, the holder of the long position we have positive cash flow of 53. The short position we have a positive cash flow of what? 153. The long position we have a positive cash flow of 100. The short of 1,000, sorry, of 100 naira. The short position we have a cash flow of what? Of 100 naira. The answer here, let's go back to the question. They say the future contract bursar is this with price is 62 per bursar. The cost of carry is this, and the maturity, the spot price is 60. Now, the future price is 62. You agree to pay 62, but the spot price is what? Is 60 per bursar upon maturity. So if this happen, we see that at maturity, cash flow to the owner of a short position will be what? It will be 5,000 times 2 kobo. You know, this is a future contract. It's a 5,000 bursar of which, and the shorts, the person that agreed to deliver the asset, and it agreed to deliver it at what? At 62, but the price is now what? At maturity is 60. So it will collect 62 and give something over 60, meaning that it's having the difference of 2, and that is his gain. And that difference multiplied by the contract side, which is 55,000, it will be 0.02. That's the difference. So what do we have as a difference? That is 100 naira. So it means that the short position will have a positive value of 100 naira. So this is our answer. I think you understand my analysis. Please, you can ask question through the forum if you don't get it clearly. 5. Question 5 says, with respect to a future position, basis risk will be more of a concern if a manager intends to do what? Close the contract with delivery, liquidate the contract prior to maturity, liquidate the contract at maturity, liquidate the contract beyond the maturity. There is nothing like beyond the maturity. No contract expand or extend after the maturity. Everything stop at maturity. So our answer here is that liquidate the contract at maturity. That is when the basis phase will be of concern, when you want to liquidate the contract at maturity. So by liquidating earlier, there's a chance that the basis has moved in unfavorable direction. So the basis is 0 at maturity. So basis 0 at maturity, you don't bother yourself at when you want to wait till maturity. Basis will be 0. That is a definite thing, unless the arbitrary opportunity want to set in. So closing the contract with the delivery or liquidating the contract at maturity are not correct. So liquidating the contract beyond the maturity is a nonsensical answer, as I said earlier. So our answer here is C. So with respect to the future position, basis this will be of a concern if a manager intends to liquidate the contract at maturity. And question 6,